Come thrifting with me, a thrifting spree, or a little pick me up. I had to get out the house and do a little thrifting. So come along with me. I am going to hit up about 5 thrift stores and starting with this one. Just starting with my favorite thing to look at, art. Thrifting while filming. So bear with me. I'm holding the camera in one hand or my phone, trying to go through a bin of art, and I quickly realized not going to be able to do it. But take a peek at some of this large art, just the top, of course. Moving on to the tchotchkes, as I call them. Not much over here. This pot caught my eye, but $20, pass. Um, the thrift store prices are getting out of hand, guys. I love this green bowl. Wish I would have saw it, but missed me. Looking at a little, I always look at the china, adding to my dishware. Look at this little yellow bird. Yellow's my favorite color, so he had to get picked up and checked out. Then didn't see much here, so moved on to furniture. This big chest of drawers, but you can't see that price, but guys, it was 180. No. But look at this beautiful lamp. So cute, adorable, and I found something similar on Cherish for $400. This was a project piece for $17. Someone tried to paint it before. Would have been a nightmare removing, but I thought it was so cute. Next, moved on to the bin. Saw this cute basket. It was a little dingy for $4. Um, I still would have gotten it if I needed it. That's keyword needed it. Didn't need it, so I left it for the next person because I love the knotting and the threading on that. The next bin, again, I normally would go through bins, guys, but I only had one hand free. Thought the little reindeer pillow was cute. Get a catch of this runner. It was very thick, heavy duty, would have been great for a high traffic area in your home. It was only $20 plus 20% off day. Um, I loved it. Nice muted colors, pretty clean. It was very clean. Great buy. Next, I go on to what I call the browns. And in the brown section, it was giving me kind of brown. Didn't see much. Love this acrylic little letter holder. Would have been cute for a desk. I try not to keep too much paper, but I thought about getting it. It's very cute. And I looked at this bread box really quickly. Moved on to the other furniture. Look at this. That would have been mine, but someone had already snatched him up. Would have been a great outdoor garden piece. You see the little pedestal that it went to as well. And then this dresser, someone whitewashed it, I think. I'm not sure if it came like that, but gave me beachy coastal vibes. So if you have an Airbnb or any type of, coastal vibe room, really cute. And we always are gravitating towards marble. I mean, it's marble and wood. It's perfect. I didn't have anywhere to put it, but I thought that was a great piece. Store number two is a small thrift store, but I love it. It supports a great cause. And I love to get unique pieces out of here, art, jewelry. I found a sofa in my sunroom from here before. So it's a little hidden gem, very small, but you can find some unique pieces sometimes. Look at this. I told you, art. Come on, art. A nice beach scene so that when you look at it, it takes you to your favorite place. And it was signed. Let's see the price. $80. Now, it is a thrift store, kind of high price, but I thought it was worth it. Love that little vintage mascot art here. Thought that was cute. Get a little college game room theme vibe. This is why I love art because you just can really get inspiration for a room. Was looking at just this black and white piece. I need some wall filler, but that looked a little too dated in one of my guest bathrooms. Passed on that. Definitely would have gotten this mirror had it not had broken tiles on it. I thought that was beautiful. Still looking for unique small frames from my new bathroom. Didn't see it, but I am also redoing my son's game room. And I thought this was like one of those light up letters. Would have been great, but it wasn't. I should have looked at this gold lamp. Mad, I just saw it, but beautiful. That brass lamp is really pretty and unique. More lighting. Regret number one, not purchasing this lamp. It would have looked so cute on a kitchen counter. It was small, it was marble, it was antique. If I go back here, I'm getting that if it's still there. Not much else. Oh, forgot this piece. This was so banging. Like $45, a drop old school vintage crystal chandelier with brass. It was so heavy. I tried my best to lift it all the way out of the box to show you all because wow, so pretty. I told you I always find unique pieces in here. Not this. You'll see me open this. This was very cheaply made. But look, an old school typewriter. I used to type reports on this thing back in the day, let you know my age. Had to play with it a little bit for nostalgia purposes. Love these little baskets. Thought about getting them for my cousin's daughter's bedroom, but they weren't that much cheaper than what they are normally in the store. This one was $15. On to the books. Well, I thought I was going to look at the books, but this wooden clothes hanger thingy-majig really caught my eye. Beautiful wood. And this Coastal North Carolina book, this would have been so cute on that dresser earlier. But anyways, forget about that. This was really cute. I thought to maybe decorate a room in a little guest room corner, something unique for your guests to sit on, put their clothes out for the next day. Really cute. This wine cabinet, no. You could tell it was one of those box things, very shaky. So we quickly move on because we are about quality here. Love this chair, the shape of it, not the fabric, the vinyl. I don't know what this is called, but it was $20. If you're into reupholstery, it's a great chair to reupholster. I have two chairs in my garage waiting to be reupholstered, so I won't be buying any more project chairs. Know your limitations, folks. This was a very large hanging light. I thought that was nice for someone, but the piece de resistance was this lamp. Yes, I have a table light like this in my front room, and you saw a gold one in my room tour, but this was a floor version. Should have gotten it. So cute. Next, trying to get good vibes of where to go. That's how I go through a thrift store. Which direction is pulling me? Um, Nothing over here. I'm not catching the vibes. No, not catching the vibes over here. So we're going to move on to another section of the store. Now, look on the floor, gold light. I had to slow mo. I should have gotten that chandelier perfect for my entryway, but I didn't see it until I reviewed this footage. Ah, so frustrating. Take a look at these large posters. Again, I was thinking about using them in a new game room that I'm doing for my sons. So cute. Super Mario, little keep out poster. Then this beautiful wood bed. It was antique, vintage, whatever you want to say. It was 7-piece bed set. Look at the little claw foots. So neat. I wish I needed a bed. Would have gotten that as well. You'll see me redo my bedroom soon. And I just purchased a bed from Facebook Marketplace that's kind of similar but with leather. Still trying to get the vibes, catch the vibes of where to go in this very small but crowded thrift store. Look at this antique little TV tray. As I would say, too cute. Nothing really over here. Looking at this little cheese plate, I thought that might be cute on a kitchen wall. I love this electric kettle. It didn't have a power cord, but it was really pretty with the silver and wood handle. Still nothing over here, but I like to still look in kitchenware. Something did catch my eye here. Look at this candle holder with all this twists and turns, and it was silver, very heavy. I'm almost knocking it down. It's a little wobbly, but that would have looked beautiful on a dining room table. But we passed on that. Looking at this little chair, thought about getting it for my son's room, but it wasn't that cheap. It was $20. And they also had a little metal iron bed right here, which is similar to the bed my son currently has, but this is larger. He has a full, this is a queen. So I like that. No luck at that thrift store. So we move on to Habitat Restore. This trip, my mom joined me. So she joined me at this store. They are heavy into the Christmas stuff right now. I had to mute all the background noise, guys, because me and my mom were having a whole conversation, but she's hilarious. We have different tastes. So I'll unmute on some of these clips so you can hear our debates on what we thrift versus what we don't like to thrift. Example, I love old things. She's not the biggest fan of really old vintage things. And they had a whole section. I mean, antique desk. Look at that leveler, wood leveler. Oh my goodness. The quality of things. A vintage stretcher. I don't even know what it is, but hey, I already had a vintage wooden rolling pin actually got from Habitat. Next, look at this tricycle. My cousin's a photographer. I was trying to get a closer look because I thought it would have been a great photo prop for her. It's $89. She told me to pass on it, but it was cute with the stripes. Also, really loved these old vintage sleds. Thought about grabbing one for Christmas. They normally have these, so I actually might come back. It would look great on the porch. And I love this old recording studio stuff. Again, I think some things like this would go great in a game room or even like in a bar, lounge type look, or like, man cave. I just think these little touches for decor just really make things look extra special. Um, so I, was trying to envision where to put them. Even this little horn, if you have a kid's room, throwing something like this on the wall is so nice. It just gives a nice visual look. Again, always like things like this. Thrift stores are great if you want to curate bookshelves or anything like that in your home. I love this vintage sparkler. Thought about this for my bar area, but I'm not going to make it. Next, we start trying to find the vibes. This store is huge. It wasn't really packed, but I wanted to know where to look. So I just started down the furniture aisle, not looking for furniture, but I just wanted to show you all what they have. This huge dome hammered brass light caught my eyes so big. They had boxes of them. But then, I'm a sucker for brass. Look at this brass bed. Someone had already bought it. Very nice, but there's another one. This one was even better. It's like a brass sleigh bed. The details, all it needed, use some brass so shine it on up. Very cute. I love it. 2.99 plus I think today was 20% off as well. So we love that. Next, just giving a quick sweep through of the furniture, see what catches my eye. I did love this very contemporary, modern coffee table, very smooth wood grain. It was $79 with, again, 20% off. So $80, 20% off. Yeah, $60. Give me that if I needed it, but didn't have a place for it. Just looking at the little chairs. I am in the market for a new desk chair. So I am keeping an eye out on that. I don't like my desk chairs, a real office chair with wheels and not fitting my vibe. I did a lot of shopping at this Habitat, guys, when I just redid my master bathroom. I'll show you later, but I got some great finds, so I'm always looking there. Then we get to art. I love, again, yellow. Ding, ding, ding. Look at this yellow piece. And it seemed like it went with this set because it was like canvas with wood sculpture pieces on it, but it was broke. You can't tell, but it was separated from the frame. Ah, and these two horse sketches. Ah, should have gotten them, but I was fixated on this four collection of four wooden frames, giving me very Afrocentric, which is one of my themes in my house. I love it. Look at this baseball light. So cute. So I thought about just all the possibilities. Went back to the horse sketch, shaking my head at this moment that I did not pick those up to go with my Ralph Lauren themed bedroom. Also, shaking my head, I did not get this candle holder sconce. It would have been beautiful in my outdoor garden. My mom liked these flower paintings. I don't, but that's okay. We continued looking at the art together and we noticed this huge art with some folded paper skyline. Found out later it was from Bed Bath & Beyond, but very unique piece here. Yeah, that was very nice. Also saw this piece, not this. I saw this big art with these dancers that were kind of etched into the paper. $1,100 online. Wow. Next caught my eye this huge piece. I can't quite remember the price and I can't see it here, but this will look great in someone's entryway. If you have a large entryway, it would be a great piece. Now I'm going to hurry this up because I know this video is getting long. Look at this, very Ralph Lauren vibes on that blue lamp. Some nice outdoor string lights for some great outdoor summer vibes. I always find good lights here. Found my bathroom vanity light here, so always be on the lookout. That black and gold would pop somewhere. My mom was really going fast through the store. We passed this vintage lacrosse set again, cute little outdoor set, give good vintage Hamptons theme vibes. Yeah, we played around in the store a little. I love this bright yellow ding 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 painting. Again, there's an old Ralph Lauren ad I remember that gave this type of tropical British Columbia feel. Would be great. Yeah, peekaboo, that's me. Now we finally made it to the mirrors. They were so heavy, I could not pick them up to show you all. Quickly peruse to the mugs. Um, didn't see that much here. Oh, but this little doggy looks like one of my friend's dogs had passed away not too long ago. Thought about getting that for her, but then thought she might get sad, so I passed. Love this red mug. Always looking for something special to add, but it had a chip. Don't want to cut my mouth while I'm drinking my tea or coffee. Again, we gonna go quickly through this section, see what stands out. I love this green little serving dish. Nothing vintage or special about it, but I just love the color. Was looking at this little pottery dish here, another small pottery dish. I do like to collect unique pottery, handmade pottery items. So this is what we really got. You'll see this in the end of the video, but we just got some outdoor lights. That's all. This is now a new thrift store. This is a Goodwill, our last stop. Glad y'all stuck with me this long. We didn't stay that long in the Goodwill. They didn't This was a small one. We had never been there before. So looking at the baskets, I saw this piece I was trying to show my mom. Yeah, this right here. I thought it was a flower holder, stem holder. It's a walnut cracker. Had no idea. She laughed. We got a good laugh in the store about that. I like this little hingy majig thing. I thought it would be also a nice outdoor item. Love this vase that my mom is showing me. Very, again, Afrocentric vibe. She thought I would like it, but I did not need it. I was not decorating the room where I would put that. I am looking for garden pots because I plan on doing some more gardening this fall, winter, and I want to do a lot more colorful garden containers. So you'll see me looking at a bit of pots for that. Again, more things. I don't know if this was a real drink dispenser. It didn't have a lid. My mom was telling me it would be great for outdoors with the little spigot. Again, she knows I love yellow. So she found this little yellow pot for me. It was it was cute. I don't know. Maybe I was tired by this time because I didn't get any of these things. And looking back, I should have gotten all of these things, especially that copper pot. The little water mister, again, didn't get it. I probably was at my hungry meter by this time. Again, my mom saying, get this plant stand. It would be cute for outdoors, showing me the height. Guys, yeah, at this point, I was certainly like a clock winding down. Definitely was tired, but I thought this was cute as well. So $5, was trying to figure out if it worked, but we moved on. Um, a lot of things on this trip I realized I should have gotten. This cute ceramic pot would have been cute for succulents. Didn't get them. So we move on. We live and we learn. We buy when we see things and don't get tired, or carry a Snickers with you so you won't get hangry. Love that bowl. I thought that would have been cute. I saw something design style recently with a nice silver bowl like that. So I was just checking it out. Again, all the tchotchkes. Um, I did look, I think I saw some candles I liked here, but I didn't film it, so we move on. I did like this basket. I was thinking about putting it on my bathroom counter for the disposable dry, like the napkins that you lay and your guests can like just take them and dry their hands. So I grabbed it, but then I put it back. I wasn't sure. Again, by this time I was tired. Love these wall sconces to hang outside in a tree for some garden vibes, but didn't get them. It's okay. So let's close out this video. This is what I got on the whole trip, and I know it might not look like much to you, these indoor outdoor lights, but they're exactly what I needed as I try to make something of my outdoor area. And thrifting is not just about what you get, it's about having that time outside, and I got to spend time with my mom.